Hey y'all, so part two to my last video. If you didn't see it, I did kind of like my favorite vegan like pre-made frozen meals. So today I'm gonna be talking about, I guess, just like my favorite like vegan, I don't know, like my food staples that aren't necessarily meals but help contribute to my meals. I also forgot to mention in the last video like the Daya mac and cheese that you can put in the like cook in the pot. I have like 3 different flavors of them and they're really not bad. They're just like not my favorite, so I didn't include them, but I feel like they're better than the other like Daya products. They have Alfredo, like cheddar, and like cheddar bacon. I didn't bring them because it's not what this video is about. Just wanted to mention it. Anyway, where shall I begin? I think I'm just gonna start with cheese because I feel like that's the one thing that everyone like misses most when they go vegan, and people always like complain about vegan cheese. But I've tried many of vegan cheese. My favorite brands are the Violife, the Follow Your Heart, and Chow. I don't have any Violife on hand right now, but I really love their cheeses. They just tend to go bad, like you have to use it a little quicker than like the Chow cheese. This stays good longer, which is good for me because, you know, I'm cooking for one, so the stuff doesn't get used up as quickly, you know. Let me just straight up say, Chow Creamy Original. This is pretty much like an American slice. This is one of the only vegan cheeses that I can just like eat straight up. Like I can put their cheeses just like on a saltine or on a cracker or whatever and eat it. I also use this for all of my burgers and sandwiches. You just have to kind of like cover it to get it to melt. Or like I said in the last video, sometimes I will put it on a piece of plate. I'll put a piece of cheese on the plate, then put the plate on the toaster and put the toaster down so it heats up from underneath. An alternative is if you're cooking like a patty or something in the air fryer after it's done, you can, as soon as it's done, put the cheese on your patty and then close the air fryer. Don't turn it on, but just let the heat that's still in the air fryer melt the cheese on top, and that works really well too. Or if I'm cooking something on the stove, I'll just put a lid over it and cover it and it'll melt right down to the burger. Yeah, I love the Creamy Original flavor. This is like I said, American cheese style. They also have tomato cayenne slices, which I really like, but I feel like, I don't know if they're phasing them out or if they just haven't been like around recently, but I love that. So instead I got the jalapeno flavor. This one's almost out and I don't have the label, but you can see it has some jalapeno, little spicy stuff going on, and it's the same flavor as this one, just like with spice, and I love this on burgers. It's gas. And also on like some crackers. So yeah, it's my favorite vegan cheese for burgers and sandwiches. And then, so I grew up eating pasta with Parmesan cheese. Like I was always super picky, but the one thing I literally ate, I'm not exaggerating, every single night for the majority of my life was plain pasta with Parmesan cheese. So going vegan, that was something that was really hard for me to kind of like switch over. I eat a lot less pasta now, but when I do, I like the Follow Your Heart dairy-free Parmesan. I think this is really good. It's already like in the shaker, you don't gotta do anything. And it's vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, and soy-free, so love that. When I make any kind of like pasta, ravioli, tortellini situation, this is like super good on it. It doesn't have like a strange like kind of aftertaste in my opinion. I feel like I honestly just like stopped trying with Parmesan cheese for a while. I was like, I'm just not even gonna bother anymore because like they all just, I don't like it. They didn't taste good to me. A lot of vegans like putting nutritional yeast on their pasta. I do not like the flavor of nutritional yeast. So this stuff, it's the good stuff. So on that note, I want to talk about pasta sauce. This is the Jar Goods brand vegan vodka style tomato sauce. And I like this one because it's coconut based, and I have a nut, I don't have a nut. I have a nut milk sensitivity. I cannot have like nut milk in sauces or shakes or smoothies or anything like that. I unfortunately, comes back up, you know what I'm saying? Don't know who, what, when, where, why, or how, but it'd be like that. So I don't like coconut. I've had to kind of like adapt to the like aftertaste and like undertone and flavor of coconut because it's used in a lot of vegan things. And especially since I've realized I can't have like the nut-based things, I've had to adapt a little bit more to the coconut flavor and just force myself to get used to it. But this isn't like overwhelming coconut, which I liked because I've had some before. I'm just like, it just tastes too much like coconut. I just like can't eat it. But this tastes kind of like, it's good. It tastes like vodka sauce, vodka sauce. Am I okay? Tastes like vodka sauce. Does have a little bit of like a coconut flavor, but nothing like too overwhelming. Especially when I do put this on pasta, I will use like red chili flakes and the Parmesan. So with all those flavors together, it's kind of like a nice like blended situation. Again, some people might not even taste the coconut in something like this. I'm a super taster. Like I can taste every ingredient and everything ever. But yeah, so, you know, to me, when you put a little spice in anything, it makes it better. But yeah, I recommend the sauce, especially if you have like a sensitivity to nut-based products. Because a lot of the sauces, like the vodka sauce, the Alfredo, just like everything, it's all nut-based. So probably a niche suggestion, but I thought I would include it. And almost all of my groceries come from Whole Foods or Wegmans unless otherwise specified. Okay, now more things for sandwiches. So I don't want to take these out because there's a lot of crumbs. I'm on the last hash brown patty here. These are from Trader Joe's. They also have similar ones at Walmart. I just like these a little bit better. I'm usually not a hash brown fan, but I have to say, like, these are so good. The Walmart ones are good too. I'm very picky. These are so good on like vegan breakfast sandwiches. And I'm sure they're good alone too. I'm just, again, not a huge like hash brown fan, but on like a breakfast sandwich, just chef's kiss, so freaking good. Putting these in the air fryer, I love it. So keep an eye out for hash brown patties to level up your vegan breakfast sandwiches. Basically, they're just like the perfect size and shape to go on a sandwich. Oh my God, and it says right down here, bacon and eggs, totally dig. Like, yes, vegan bacon and egg, hash brown, we love that. And also, the Beyond Breakfast Sausage Patties, I have the spicy ones and the original ones. I like these not only, okay, amazing in a breakfast sandwich as well. Like sometimes I'll use these, sometimes I'll use like a Smart Bacon, vegan bacon. But these are like versatile because I also really like to, I'll put these in the air fryer for like 5 minutes. Then I'll crumble it up on top of a pizza and then put the pizza in the oven to like let this finish cooking. And it's really good as a pizza topping. I'm not a fan of their like regular sausage, like the sausage links, like the small ones, the breakfast sausages. I don't like them. They just, I don't know. It's just there's something off about them. I feel like they just never really cook like to a texture that's like enjoyable for me. But I really like the texture of these and the flavor and the taste. The one thing I can say is if you're gonna cook these in the air fryer especially, don't put anything else in with it because they get like very wet. I don't know if it's oil or like what the situation is, but they get really wet and I always have to like dab them with a paper towel. But the little sausage links are like even worse. So yeah, I don't know if it's like oil or what. Again, I forgot to make the disclaimer that I made in the last video, but I am not vegan for health. Okay, people just always ask me what I eat, and when I'm on live eating, people are always asking me what I'm eating because it looks good. So that's what I'm talking about. Eat your fruits and vegetables, you know, do as I say, not as I do. You should be eating whole plant-based foods that come from the ground. However, not me. Yeah, I'm telling you things I like. I'm not saying you should eat these things. But if you're gonna try them, I'm just letting you know. I mean, literally countless people eat these products because they're good. And we want to help animals, not because we are poster people for health. Anyways, I like them. They're good, although they do be wet. But like I was trying to say, the whole point was, you know, versatile. They can go in breakfast sandwiches, like on a little English muffy type situation, or as a side. I've eaten them as sides with like breakfast sandwiches. And like I said, crumbling them up on pizza and stuff like that. Okay, this Earth Balance vegan butter, probably one of the first vegan butters I tried. This is the soy-free one. I feel like a lot of people probably know about this. And I just get the soy-free one because like a lot of, you know, vegan stuff has soy in it and I don't want to eat like a ton of soy constantly. So getting the soy-free one, it tastes the same to me. I don't notice any difference. And I just use this anytime I would be using butter. That includes cooking, baking, and on bread and things. Okay, last two things. Definitely just for enjoyment, not for any type of nutritional benefit, but Abe's muffins, they're really good. They come in a bunch of different flavors. They also make like pound cakes and stuff like that. I love the chocolate chip mini muffins. My best friend steals one from my house every time she comes over. Shout out Taylor. You're not watching this, but you still get the shout out. Yeah, I just really like these things. I used to love like the little mini muffins when I was in like high school, the ones that like came in the bag. And these just are kind of reminiscent of that. And I put them in the microwave for 10 seconds. Two of them, I ate 2 of them at a time. Put them in the microwave for 10 seconds. And they're just like a yummy little morsel. I know, I feel like muffins are one of those things where it's like some people consider them breakfast, some people consider them dessert. To me, muffins are for any time. And then this is just a dessert item that, again, is versatile, which is why I'm showing it. This is the crunchy cookie butter spread from Trader Joe's. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. This will make, like, if you have an ice cream that you don't like that much, if you put this in there, I swear it makes it taste better. Like, this makes any ice cream just like absolutely leveled up to the max. It's so good. I also sometimes will just straight up eat a couple spoonfuls of this. And I know people do use this as like spreads on certain things. I don't necessarily know what. It's cookie butter spread. Cookie butter spread. Cookie butter. I love cookie butter. I know a lot of y'all are creative with foods and desserts out there, and you could probably think of a million ways to use a cookie butter spread, so use your imagination. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. That's for like pretty much everything that I had in the house right now. I've been trying to like save a couple things here and there because I've been planning on making these videos. But yeah, I think that's it for like my favorite little like grocery item, like food accessories, like accessories to your meals, grocery items, food items. Junk food, vegan accessories? Junk food, vegan. I should not record when it's late because I'm freaking delusional. That's all. Make sure you are following me on all my social media. It's all on my website, morganjoyce.com. I also just ate so much and I'm so full, like straight food coma, but it's fine. It's fine, everything's fine. Okay, I will talk to you guys next time. Thank you for watching.